Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Route X Lap Attack. Now, when I said that I only had 4 Amtrak Ferraris, I lied. A couple of days after I tested the 2009 458, I got yet another variant of the 458 for free. We will now be testing the GT3 variation, or I guess the GR3, it's kind of the same thing. Unfortunately, it's going to be very similar to the GR4 that I tested earlier, and will not be going any faster than 200 miles an hour. So, we will be once again going slower than the dyno. Speaking of the dyno, when I tested that car, I mentioned that I would be trying to be a photographer for Green Frog. Well, I got an email from them and it looks like everything's going the way I want it to be. I just got to wait for a contract to be sent to me. So, as I said earlier, when I do send out my clips to them, well, I actually already did, but when I send more clips to them, don't be surprised if any of my videos get deleted for copyright reasons. After all, Green Frog has to make money one way or another. I wonder if they're watching this video right now. I bet they'd really like this version of the Amtrak livery that I created. This is based off of the Phase 2 Heritage Unit, which was originally number 66, but now it is 130. And I decided to put the word Amtrak offset by a little bit. Usually it's offset to the left rather than center, but I thought I'd have it a bit more to the right, you know, like try and do things a little different. Please don't go down to 195, just please. Okay, good. So, unless I get another Ferrari for free, I will be using the 2006 Viper in the next episode. Then we will do the BNSF Hyundai, 2 Subarus, and I think there's something else I want to do. Last time I mentioned this, I got distracted by my own train of thought, but I'm not going to let that happen again. I can't remember. Oh yeah, there's a Ford Focus I painted in Baltimore and Ohio colors. I have to show it off to you. Then we can do my Metro North Porsche. There are also a few cars that I've been working on in Need for Speed Heat. As you may have seen in an older video, I did a Pennsylvania Railroad version of a Buick GNX. I might do another New York Central Subaru, as well as another something else, like there's Land Rover. I really want to do that for Reading, because that's what I view as Land Rover. I mentioned certain cars that I thought were different railroads earlier. Well, not earlier, like 2 episodes ago. Amtrak is obviously Ferrari. Norfolk Southern's Bugatti. Buick's the Pennsylvania Railroad, because, you know, they both got a lot of good luxury there. New York Central Subaru, because my aunt used to have one of those, and she lived by the New York Central's water level route in Peekskill. You could see a lot of the trains going north and south along the Hudson River from her porch. I really missed that place. I gotta go back there one day. Porsche, I think, is Metro North because, like Ferrari, they do have a lot of fast trains, but not the fastest. And I think I already mentioned this, the reason why I have Amtrak as Ferraris because they both have F40s. BNSF would be Hyundai because they have a car called the Santa Fe. Dodge itself would be the adjacent to Pekin Santa Fe because of the shape of their grills, which is basically like the same oval with the cross inside. Baltimore and Ohio would be Ford because they are both the first of their class. You know, like Baltimore and Ohio is the very first railroad, and Ford was the very first car company for America. Land Rover. I forgot why I had that as Reading. But I'm pretty sure you'll like the paint job that I come up with once it's done for Need for Speed Heat. Or, if another update is released and they have a couple Land Rovers in this game, I'll do that as well. Close to the finish line at 3 minutes and 59 seconds. I think we might be able to beat the dyno, actually, because we are doing 201 miles an hour. The GR4 variation of the 458 could not get up to 201 miles an hour. So, I'm feeling pretty lucky here. We can at least beat the Miatas. That's a high priority for this car. The BNSF Hyundai can only do 186. I think I tested that in the very first episode, but I didn't like it, so I got rid of it. I don't know why I did that, because now that I have it again, I've realized how awesome it is. I feel like Hyundai's a little underrated. People are like, oh, it's just a rip-off of Honda. It's actually not. People think that Hyundai's another Japanese company. It's actually South Korean. And I think there's a video I saw which explains the Hyundai logo. It's supposed to represent two people shaking hands as if they finished a business deal. You're like, ah, excellent, let's shake hands and make it official. Honda's, they just made their logo because of the letter H, which is the very first letter in their name. Right, almost there at the finish line. Well, we got a time of 5 minutes and 36 seconds. Not bad. Let's check out the leaderboard and see where we ended up. Did we actually beat the dyno? I can't tell, because it says the Super B's on number 10. Then we got the F40 at number 5, and the other 458 I tested in the previous episode was very close to beating the Roblox Camaro. Unfortunately, it did not. Okay, yeah, we actually did beat the GR4, but not the dyno. That was pretty close, though. We were just 2 seconds behind. Oh well. The 2006 Viper I'll be testing in the next episode will definitely be faster, and, hopefully, we can make a bigger dodge block. Because the Viper... Wait. Yeah, this car used to be here, along with the others, and now everything else is separated. But it could be worse. I could have tested something slower than those cars, and everyone would be giving me a lot of dislikes, and I would be depressed and probably delete my channel. So thankfully that will not be happening, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.